Welcome to this edition of SAU Magazine, a weekly program featuring news, profiles, sports, commentary, interviews, and special events, all coming to you from the campus of Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is the Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Matthew Johnson.
And I'm Christie Roden.
The Board of Trustees approves increases in fees. This is in addition to the 10.2% tuition increase for fall 2002. The athletic fee is rising by 33% and the technology fee by 20%. A new health fee will amount to $1 per credit hour taken. President David Rankin told the board that revenue from the increased fees will fund a number of areas on campus.
Room and board cost will also increase. Each resident will pay $50 more for a room next fall. Meals will increase by $25 each semester. Fee raises will assist in the renovation and construction of new residence halls and improved health services. Improvements in technology, such as in the classroom, are also expected. One reason for increased fees is a cut in financial support from the state. Arkansas revenues are not growing as fast as originally projected.
There is a new member on the SAU Board of Trustees. Lewis Blanchard has been appointed to a 5-year term by Governor Mike Huckabee. Blanchard served as interim president of SAU from August to December 2001. A former honor professor, Blanchard taught in the SAU School of Business Administration from 1956 to 1998. He replaces Magnolia Mayor Lane Jean, who completed a 5-year term on the board. The SAU Board of Trustees consists of 5 appointed members.
An SAU student was fatally injured during spring break. Jason Burkhart, a sophomore HKR major, died in a Dallas hospital due to injuries sustained in a car accident. The two-car collision was almost a head-on, and the other passenger was pronounced dead at the scene. Burkhart had been in intensive care for 5 days. He was raised primarily by his father and frequently attended services at the BCM and Chi Alpha Christian Fellowship. Ben Phillips, pastor of the BCM, gave the eulogy at Burkhart's funeral.
The Arkansas FFA held its state finals and career development events at the Columbia County Fairgrounds in Lake Columbia. About 500 high school students and advisors from the state were in Magnolia to judge in dairy, cattle, and horse judging events. SAU students rode horses and showed SAU dairy, cattle, and forestry exhibits. High school students acted as the judges.
Next year's Student Government Association officers were recently elected during Spring Fling. New officers are President Ryan Henry, Vice President Jay Wiley, Secretary-Treasurer Felinda Randolph, and Chief Justice Matt Turner. Senators representing different schools are Brett Traylor, Jeff Becker, Sandy Purifoy, Teodora Vasileva, Dusty Hickerson, Jake White, Portia Doss, Chanel Granville, Brandy Humphreys, and Jason Osborne. This has been a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Christie Roden.
And I'm Matthew Johnson.
With an SAU profile, I'm Shelley Glover. The Department of Continuing Education strives to offer useful and interesting classes to the residents of Magnolia and Southwest Arkansas. Classes are designed to help individuals improve and enrich their personal and professional lives. The department works one-on-one with businesses and tailors workforce training courses to meet a company's specific needs. Courses range in subject matter from computer basics to photography, stamp collecting, and bird watching. There are many ways to register for classes. For more information about the services or a particular class, call 235-4005. The Office of Continuing Education is located in room 111 of the Business Agri Business Building. The office is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until noon and from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. That number once again is 235-4005. With an SAU profile, I'm Shelley Glover.
SAU Sports, I'm Charles Bostick.
And I'm Robert Chatman.
The Mule Rider baseball team is now tied for 15th in NCAA Division II after dropping 2 of 3 games against Henderson State last weekend. The Mule Riders were ranked as high as 7th earlier this season before being swept by number 1 Delta State. SAU now has a record of 38 wins and 12 losses. The Mule Riders will play in the Gulf South Conference Championship in Millington, Tennessee this week.
In women's softball, the Riderettes swept Henderson State 9-1 and 11-0 in a Gulf South Conference doubleheader. Casey Blackwood pitched the first 5 innings for SAU in the opener, giving up a solo home run by Shannon West. It denied Blackwood's no-hit bid with 2 outs in the 5th.
The SAU track team competed against NCAA Division I members at the University of Southern Mississippi Invitational Track and Field Meet Saturday. No points were kept, but SAU had many strong performances, including a 5th-place finish in the 4x400 relay. SAU also placed 5th in the 4x100 relay. Eli Elias placed 4th in the 110-meter high hurdles for the men's team, and Shelley Johnson finished 8th in the shot put for the women's team.
In spring football, the Gold team scored 10 fourth-quarter points to defeat the Blue 17-7. Both teams fought hard throughout the game. The Gold team had a 13-5 advantage in the first downs and a 59-56 edge in net rushing. In the air, the Gold had a 65-yard margin in passing yards, hitting 7 of 13 compared to 5 of 12 for the Blue. In total net yards, the Gold had 208 and the Blue had 141. The Gold had 2 turnovers while the Blue team had none. SAU Sports, I'm Robert Chatman.
And I'm Charles Bostick.
With commentary, I'm Leah Steelman.
And I'm George Stricker.
Prepare to work harder and spend less this summer. Yep, do not go on any road trips, river runs, or take a sick day because next semester tuition is up again.
Expect to pay over $100 more for tuition and numerous additional fees that will provide for the future of SAU.
According to President Rankin, the reason for the 10.2% increase is the reduction of state and federal funds.
When our economy is in trouble, call on the rich, corporations, or additional federal funds. Why the struggling college student?
Some of the additional fees go to improving residence halls, providing for a full-time nurse, and the stomach-turning cafeteria food has also increased by $25.
Let's make sure those pay raises go into effect. Some of my professors need some extra motivation just to teach.
Southern Arkansas University is a beautiful school that provides above-average education to most.
Such a large increase in tuition is sudden and unfair. With commentary, I'm George Stricker.
And I'm Leah Steelman.
With an SAU police log, I'm Tabitha Taylor. On April 23rd, Jake Hillingsworth filed a report to the University Police Department on 2 books that were stolen out of the SAU cafeteria. His books were stolen between April 17th and 19th around 2:30 p.m. Killingsworth had his name in both books. There was a list of grades in the back of his botany lab book. Killingsworth was advised to call Mobile Text to inform them about the 2 stolen books. He also reported to the Follett bookstore on April 22nd about his books. On April 26th, Mary Mitchell reported a burglary. Mitchell said that she left her room in Herod Hall, room 223, to go and take a shower. Her door was closed but not locked. When she returned to her room, she noticed her cellular phone and 3 $1 bills were missing from a shelf right beside the door. Mitchell said she had no suspects. Her cell phone was green, and the phone number is 870-562-4251. Mitchell has tried to call several times, but she only got her voicemail. Mitchell was advised to call her cell phone company and report the cell phone stolen to get it disconnected. Final exam week can be a time for potential loss of property. University police warn that students moving out of the residence halls should lock their doors. In the past, reports of theft have taken place when students forgot to lock their doors when moving items out of their rooms. If moving at night, students should be aware of their personal safety. Look assertive, confident, and aware of your surroundings. And most important, don't be afraid to ask for help. To report campus crime, or if suspicious activities appear to be taking place, call the University Police Department at 235-4100. That's 235-4100. With an SAU police log, I'm Tabitha Taylor.
I'm Dallas Short with job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center. St. Paul United Methodist Church in El Dorado is seeking applicants for 2 part-time music directors. One will be responsible for the adult chancel choir, while the other will be responsible for the youth and children's choir. Responsibilities include planning and directing Sunday worship services, special seasonal music presentations, participation on the worship committee, ordering of music, and maintenance of the music library. All interested should send resumes to Personnel Committee, 600 Oak Manor Drive, El Dorado, Arkansas 71730. M.N. Osborne & Associates in Camden is searching for qualified persons to add to their team. Applicants should be proficient in AutoCAD and prepare construction documents. Contact Cindy Bixler at 870-836-8172. I'm Dallas Short with job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Shannon Watson. Connie Wilson has extended an invitation to SAU students and faculty to attend the 7th Annual Leadership Recognition and Awards Program. This event is sponsored by the Student Government Association and the Office of Student Activities. It will be held at the SAU Dining Hall on Monday, May 6th at 7:30 p.m. Student organizations will acknowledge outstanding service, and the university will honor outstanding student leaders of the 2001-2002 school year. The SGA will also inaugurate the 2002-2003 officers. A dessert buffet will be served. SAU recently held a display of art created by school children from Columbia County. Schools that participated in this event included Emmett, Stamps, and Stevens. The exhibits were held in the Rosemary Ray Regional Arts and Education Gallery. This gallery is located next to the Curriculum Center on the first floor of McGill Library. Displays were shown through April 30th. Many attended a reception and viewing last week. Since 1986, nearby school districts and SAU have collaborated to place professional artists in K-12 classrooms to help educate children. In 2002, these artists will have spent 1,158 sessions in the classroom by the end of the school year. Student workers are valuable to SAU. They are very hardworking individuals. Many departments use student workers each academic year. SAU is celebrating them this week with a Student Worker Appreciation Day. Refreshments will be served at the event. The Reading is Fun book drive is underway. Kappa Delta Pi, International Honor Society in Education, needs your help in collecting new or used children's books to donate to a local daycare or pediatrician's office. Bring your books to Miss Debbie Milford's office, 110 Cross Hall, or call Dr. Catherine Benson at 235-4147 for pickup. And that's this week's entertainment news.
The SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program features a wide variety of professional experiences.
Students are responsible for producing and marketing radio and television programs each semester.
SAU Magazine, a radio news program, is available to stations in Arkansas and bordering states.
The SAU Report, a television interview program, is available to cable systems in southwest Arkansas and northeast Texas.
More than a dozen courses are offered in the SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program.
Writing, reporting, and hands-on experiences are stressed in these courses.
In addition, graduating students are more perceptive analysts of mass communication and broadcast journalism.
They are very competitive in the job field and for opportunities as graduate students.
Information about the Broadcast Journalism degree program can be found on the internet at saumag.edu.
That's saumag.edu for an excellent educational opportunity.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Monica Rasmussen.
And I'm Liz Mattern.
On Monday, May 6th, the Baptist Student Union will hold prayer, and at 7 p.m., Chi Alpha will have praise and worship. IGC will also have a meeting at 7 p.m.
On Tuesday, May 7th, Chi Alpha will hold Noon Cafe. Later that night at 7, there will be the MBSF Awards Banquet, and at 7:30, AVS will hold its Honors 2002 Banquet.
Wednesday, May 8th is Student Refunds, and at noon, the Panhellenic Council will meet. At 7 p.m., the Student Government Association will also hold a meeting.
On Thursday, May 9th, ABS will hold their ABS Blast at 6 p.m., and at 7:30 p.m., MBSF will have their Prayer and Praise.
Friday, May 10th, timesheets are due.
And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.